Hey 143 fam, I'm Antonia. Thank you for being here. We are going to take a look at love for the second half of the month in just a minute. But first, for those of you who would like to be considered for a free reading this month, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment below your video, and I will alert winners on Instagram and on Twitter at the very end of the month. If you don't have Instagram or Twitter, just Google me at UrbanSoulGuru and I will come up. My profile is public, so you won't have an issue finding that information there. For those of you who do have Instagram, catch me every Friday this month in celebration of reaching 10,000 subscribers last month. I am doing a little giveaway each Friday where you get to ask me one free question. I choose a handful of winners. It's been a lot of fun. So make sure you follow me at UrbanSoulGuru. Now let's take a look at love for the second half of September. Hey Pisces, this reading is for Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising in Love, September 15th through the end of the month. Pisces in Love, September 15th through the end of the month. Pisces in Love, September 15th through the ends of the month. I just keep channeling soulmates. Pisces are connecting with soulmates in abundance. Now, something weird happened with the few videos that I released earlier this month. Yours was one of those videos that fell into, I don't know, something happened with the algorithm. So not many of you actually were notified or even saw the video. But there's this incredibly positive theme here, especially around soulmates. Pisces, you stepped into an energy that is... it's like it's so radiant, but you are a magnet for an abundance of love right now. You are a magnet for soulmates, okay? And as Pisces, I know this, Pisces moon here, how much do we love our soulmates? How much are Pisces, or how often are Pisces searching for soulmates and consciously trying to call them in? Well, that wish has been granted, Pisces. You may have more soulmates in your hand than you know what to do with right now, especially if you're single. But let's get a little bit more clarity here. Pisces in Love, September 15th through the end of the month. Okay. You're having fun. This energy is fun. Feels like you are so connected to divine flow right now that everything you do feels fun. Everything you do, you feel energetic doing. You feel motivated to do. In love, you're just all in. Pisces, I feel you all in. I don't feel defenses up. I don't feel Pisces taking their time either. If you met a new love or you're about to meet new love, especially a very high-vibing soulmate, you're not going to take your time with it. I caution you not to rush, even if you don't listen to me. It's not that there's anything wrong, but you may miss out on some of this honeymoon phase that actually is important for all of us to go through in beginning stages of the relationship. You don't want to jump in to too much commitment too quickly because, okay, what I'm hearing is that the relationship may not be ripe enough to handle stress yet. So even though this is a really beautiful partner and a beautiful soulmate, you have called in, you're about to call in, you don't want to jump to the serious stuff too quickly, okay? Because you don't want something to end prematurely, or you just don't want to rob yourself of all this fun. It just feels like you're having fun and you're meant to have fun in love, and that's just what it is for the next couple of weeks, Pisces. This has been a beautiful month. You guys are having a beautiful month. And I don't feel this abruptly ending at the end of the month either. It feels like you're riding this wave. You're riding this wave of abundance and love. Ooh, wow. Okay. Not surprised to see these two cards jump out. So we have true love at the center of your reading. So this is what you called in. This is why you're having so much fun, okay? You're enjoying your time. You're living life. You've really, really called in, or you're about to call in somebody who is really, really, really good for you. Center of your reading, okay? Followed by children. Your first of the month horoscope is all about children. It's all about fertility, okay? But this is all about inner child. You may be dealing with the Gemini here or an air sign because look, we have this playful energy. Gems usually come through this, but air signs for sure. Aquarius too, I'm getting. Aquarius also had true love at their core. But this child energy, it's like, especially if you're dealing with Gemini, you balance each other out with depth, but also this like playful, sort of childlike eagerness to see each other. There's no egos, there's no defenses. It's like you're both all in. It's so fun. There's so much love here, and it's so good for your inner child. If either of you have children, you're coming into a new relationship, I see you having fun with your children, okay? I'm seeing new partners being really good for children involved. This is just so positive. And you know, it also feels really stable. There's definitely stability here, despite this playful, sort of airy nature that I'm picking up here. There's also stability here. There is roots. This feels like somebody that you can trust that will stick around for the long term, okay? For those of you who've been together for a long time and you already know that you've called in your true love, something sparks all this playfulness. It may just be that you guys are spending time with your children, and that's just fun to do. You're playing games. You're being a little childish as like a family unit, okay? Amazing energy there. But if you don't have kids, it's like something triggers this playfulness. Maybe you just realize that you're missing each other because somebody was working too much, and you've just reprioritized your time and this quality of time that you'd like to spend, and you just get back to this. I'm definitely getting somebody may have won some money or have received some money. I'm getting from like a court case, or like a sum of money, like a significant amount of money has come in through work. And now you just have some money to spend right now, and you're being playful, and you just don't have that financial stress, you know. And there's just this lighthearted. It's not careless though, okay? I don't see you just like blowing money left and right. If that wound up being the case for you, but I don't know, like money's making somebody really happy, and it could be true for those of you too who've had some financial stresses, and all of a sudden you're not dealing with that burden anymore. It's like you can just get back to enjoying each other. Playfulness is being clarified. If I make the effort, if you don't feel like you're in this really playful, fun phase, now's the time. Over the next 2 weeks, you need to recommit to this energy. You just need this. It revitalizes something, okay? It vamps up physical chemistry. There's reconnection here. But this speaks to like that honeymoon stage. So if you have been in a relationship for a very long time with somebody, you may have forgotten what it felt like to be in that honeymoon stage. This is what you need to make the effort to go back to. You guys need this. It just feels like you guys need time. Being particularly playful and silly and just a whole lot of fun. But it just feels like the two of you, either just the two of you or with children, because I'm definitely getting children with this card too. But make the effort. If you have a family together, make the effort to be out a lot with your kids. Be outdoors. For some of you, I'm getting Disneyland. Like there's some money that came in here for some of you. And there's definitely travel, okay? It's so good. It's so good. For those of you who want to have children and you don't have children yet, or you'd like to add to the family, now's the time to do it. Over the next couple of weeks in October, such good energy around children for you, Pisces. Okay, true love at the core. Codependence, clarifying it. It does feel like this still lingers a little bit in your relationship, and this could have been the heaviness that you're getting past over the next 2 weeks, and you can get back to this like playful nature, because this feels like it was really stressing somebody out, okay? And this very well could be you, Pisces. You could be very stressed out because you have a partner who's a little too codependent. It really may be like textbook codependence here. You do have to resolve this, but it does feel like you're taking steps forward. It feels like you are stepping beyond stress. It feels like you're not stuck in that stressful space. That tells me that this is being healed, okay? You don't want to walk away from this true love. If it's codependence, addictions, karmic issues that have come up that have made things a little bit stressful, it's time to deal with it for sure. But this isn't somebody that you want to walk away from because of this, as long as they're getting help and as long as they are consciously working on themselves. Because I'm not really picking up that Pisces are codependent. I'm getting that Pisces has a partner who could be codependent or dealing with some addictions. But I'm also getting like the non-textbook codependent energy that comes through here too, which is a little bit lighter and a little easier to handle, is just a partner who just is so in love with you. They just want to be with you 24/7. And there's purity in that. And it still may overwhelm you because you have to work. You want to spend time with your kids. You have responsibilities to take care of. And you just may need to establish healthier boundaries. Like between this time and this time, I can't be on the phone with you. I can't, just because you get off of work earlier than me doesn't mean that my day ends early. Or, you know, if you have to get some work done on a weekend, like, it's okay. Just try to set up some healthier boundaries here. Find maybe a little bit of a better balance. But overall, I'm not really seeing issues with Pisces. I'm just seeing a lot of love. I see you guys overcoming issues for sure. There's a lot of talk around children, though, especially in the first of the month video. Is basically what the whole video is about. It was about children. Yeah, you guys are traveling, huh? So we have child, honeymoon. I really think some of you are going to Disneyland or Disney World. There's travel involving children. I see some of you, if you would like to get pregnant, you travel and that's where you have success because you're not really trying. There's no stress. There's something about stepping away from the stress that heals everything. So whatever you've been having an issue with, when you get back to that playful energy, you start to heal. You start to heal the inner child. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest really comes to fruition at this time. You just may be traveling just you and a partner. It has nothing to do with children, but it's good for the inner child, okay? This is incredible energy. If you travel, try to incorporate water into that somehow. A lot of water is coming through this card for you guys. You just may need to reconnect to your element here a little bit, okay? Wow. Chemistry crowning your reading. I mean, there's a whole lot of love. There's an abundance of love. You have stepped into an abundance of love. There's trouble, there's healing, but above all else is this playful connection. Like Pisces, is this true love, your best friend in the world? That may be why this codependence shows up, okay? Because it is a best friend. There is this incredible love. It's someone who's never had this experience before. And so you have maybe tolerated some of this codependent behavior because it's mostly really good and is mostly really healthy. And maybe you've looked the other way sometimes and this has drained you because this is your best friend and it is the love of your life. It's okay to still have healthy boundaries. You need to have healthy boundaries if you want longevity here, okay? It's pure energy. This is not someone you want to give up on. Flirt, bottom of the deck. Okay, you guys are just having fun. I mean, there's a lot of air here. I really think some of you either have air in your chart or you're dealing with an air sign. But even if you're not, it's like this airy, playful energy. It's a lighthearted, a fresh, a breath of air I'm getting. You're outside. There's this healthy air around you. You're breathing in healthy air somewhere by the water. I'm getting sea salt for sure here, which is always healing, okay? Pisces, you guys are having an incredible month. You're having an incredible month. If you're single, look at what you're calling in. Look at what you're calling in. You need to make sure you have affirmations out there that are high vibing if you would like to call this in at this time over the next couple of weeks. I would say the next 2 weeks and also extend it into October. This energy, it's not going anywhere at the end of the month, okay? But it really feels like this vamps up over the next couple of weeks for you. If you're single and you don't want to be single, I'm telling you, you're connecting with soulmates. You may be connecting with more than one, and you're having a lot of fun. And that may be this playful energy. If you're single, you're having fun going on dates with a bunch of soulmates and all these really meaningful, deep connections. The only stress I see is not knowing who to commit to eventually. You don't have to commit right now. I don't see, if you're single, don't feel rushed into commitments just because you have an intense connection and there's a whole lot of chemistry and this person feels like a true love to you already. It doesn't mean that you have to rush into commitments. This travel card, you may be traveling alone. You still may need a little bit of distance if someone's starting to be a little clingy, okay? Just keep your eye out for that codependent energy creeping up, but everything else is just so beautiful. So Pisces, if you feel like you need more clarity than this, reach out to me. I'm available for private readings. I'm available for energy healing work. I think you guys know that that's what I specialize in. That is my bread and butter. I'm a shaman. I'm a Reiki master teacher. Reach out to me if you feel like you need some healing, but I really think you guys are good this month especially. But just putting that out there if you feel like you do need it. I will be back at the beginning of October for your full month of October reading. But in the meantime, Pisces, I'm sending you so much love, like gratitude. I'll see you guys back here soon. Ciao.